Hey YouTube, JC back here. It's mid-morning. My first pipe of the day because my wife, she's been working a lot lately. She's a nurse. So let her sleep in this morning. Me and the daughter got up and had breakfast, made pancakes and stuff. So she was happy about that. Still smoking my new Christmas pipe. Love this pipe. It's a Brigham. Canadian. My wife got it for me. And really enjoying breaking this in. It's going to be one of my favorite pipes, I can already tell. Smoking some Ash and Ember Woodburger. It's one of their house blends. I don't know if you can still get it around. I've tried several times to get in contact with them. I don't have Facebook. I tried calling the number that was on the site. If you guys live down there, I think it's in Arkansas. Down south somewhere, one of those states, but if you can get a hold of them, let me know. But I'd like to get some more of this stuff. My buddy Tom, this was springtime when it first came out. He gave me a sample of this. He gave me a pretty good sample, probably about an ounce of it or so, and I've been smoking on it. I've only got maybe a couple bowls left now, but really good stuff. It's a good house blend. But anyways, I'm gonna go with, and this is not disappointing, by the way, but my top 5 disappointing blends of the year. And when I say disappointing blends, it doesn't necessarily mean the most terrible, worst blends, but one that I thought that I would like, and I ended up not liking them. But it happens from time to time, and some people love these blends, so, you know, hey, everybody's got different tastes. More for you guys, but this is just my opinion on the matter. So the first one I'm gonna start off with, and this is kind of a added kind of bonus. I have 5 of them on here that are definite, but one, can't really say that I thought I was gonna like it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it or not, so that's why it's kind of a honorable mention, so to speak. But it's a Ken Byron blend. I like a lot of his aromatics. That's why I thought I would like this. But it was the Scary Spice that he came out with on Halloween time, Mr. Christian Scary Spice. I just didn't get much out of it. And it was maybe a little bitey. Most of his stuff doesn't bite me, but that wasn't really the issue. The issue was I really didn't get a whole lot of flavor out of it. Most of his stuff to me is really, really good. So I was kind of thinking it might have competed with the I can't remember the place that makes it now. But the blend that, the Halloween blend, the Haunted, Sleepy Hollow blend, I forget who makes it, forgive me, but the Sleepy Hollow blend, I thought it was going to be kind of similar to that. Was not at all. But he had some other good ones that were really, really good, so that are in my top aromatics now, so I can't complain. But anyway, starting off the list. The first one, and it was a very shocking to me because I love these guys, but thought it was kind of a hot air blend. Didn't get a lot out of it. Was a little bitey too for some reason, but it was Galwithan and Hogarth Glengarry. I love Galwithan and Hogarth stuff. I know one of them was on it last year. That was a big surprise to me, which is Bob's Square Cut. Like Bob's Chocolate, I like most of the Galwithan and Hogarth stuff that I had. I just didn't care for that one, but this year the Glengarry, I don't know what it was. It just didn't do it for me, that's all. But that's just my opinion. The second one, and this came recommended by a bunch of people. If you don't like it, you know, it is what it is. I mean, if you do like it, I didn't care for it. It just gave me really massive tongue bite, and I couldn't get a lot of flavor out of it. And yeah, I do have pipes that have the filters, and this one actually has the little. I don't have it in it right now because it doesn't really do anything for me, but it has the little filter in there. It's I don't know what particular wood it's made out of, but it's made out of some type of wood. But it was Rattray's Bagpiper's Dream. Like I said, it was just like massive tongue bitey to me. And another one, or going down the list. You know, this might rub people the wrong way. I know a lot of people love this blend. This is a Sam Galwith blend. I'll make a whole nother video about Sam Galwith blends, but you know, let's just say that they have some good ones and they have some ones that are just to me. But this one I thought I would really like because a lot of people loved it. And I actually tried it the year before, or I've tried this a couple years ago and didn't really remember a lot about it. And went back to it, I was like, well, maybe get a couple more years of age on it. Been sitting in a jar for a couple of years, tried it again. I just can't get nothing out of this stuff. I don't know what it is. It's just one of the most mediocre vapors I've ever had in my life, to me, my opinion. And that's Sam Gow with St. James Flake. A lot of people love that stuff. I just don't see, I don't know why. There's just so many good vapors out there. It just doesn't do it for me. I don't know what it is about it. It doesn't burn particularly cool. It's not tongue bitey, but it just doesn't burn particularly cool. Doesn't have a lot of flavor. It's just really a flat tobacco to me. And I've had it through buddies too. My buddy John gave me some different stuff too that he had, and it was the same. So it wasn't a bad batch or anything. It is what it is. But going to another one that a lot of people probably, like. Well, I know I did because I did a kind of little video on it, and people were like, oh, that's one of my favorite tobaccos. Well, that's okay though. And that's Bruno Flake, or St. Bruno Flake, I'm sorry. St. Bruno Flake. Again, it was kind of, hot airy to me. That was just my opinion on the matter. But, it is what it is. You guys that like it, it's more for you guys. And this one is one that's surprising to me. I'm not a huge English fan, but I really thought I would love this because everybody has, has just loved it. And my buddy John, thanks for him for giving it to me. But it's just one of those deals where it starts off pretty good, but then just goes sour, acrid, terrible to me. I don't know. It's just the first, like if you could just smoke the first 5 minutes of the bowl would be, it's pretty good. But then it just goes really, really bad. And he said the same thing, so it wasn't just me. And it might just be because it had too much age on it. Now, it was in a mason jar, so it was nice and fresh. It wasn't dried out or anything like that. But it was from, I think this was from 12 or 13, so it was like about a 10-year-old. And it was Butera Pelican. Now, I know that's some people's favorites, and, I don't even know if they make that stuff anymore. Let me know if they do. I haven't seen it, if they do. Or maybe I'm just not going to the right places or something, but Butera Pelican, I'm sorry, but it was just not for me. And I haven't necessarily been commenting on your guys' videos. I have been watching them. I have been kind of busy myself too lately. But, I haven't done a review in a while, but I got a couple tobaccos I've been smoking on that I will review coming up. If you guys want me to review this Woodburger, let me know, because I got a couple bowls of this left. And also, let me know the best way to get a hold of these guys, because maybe I have the wrong phone number or something. But I heard you have to call up and get them because they don't have an actual website you can order stuff from. But anyways, but yeah, there was one more honorable mention that I was gonna do, but it kind of drifted away from me, but it wasn't that important. But it's one that, there's one tobacco too that over the years, I don't think I put it in the video last year, but I've had it for years, and I've tried different stock of it and different blend, and that's Ennerdale Flake. I know I've mentioned that a bunch of times, but if you guys had that one, I know some people like it, some people don't like it. It is what it is. But yeah, a little bit of a ramble video too, forgive me, but just enjoying a nice January weather out here. I kind of don't even really need this, to be honest with you. I'm just used to having sweatshirts on this time of year, but it's actually pretty pleasant outside right now. It's going to be in the 60s today in Virginia, and it'll be January tomorrow, but you guys know what I mean, wintertime. But anyways, I rambled on long enough. Let me know what your guys, most disappointing tobaccos are this year in the comments, or if you've had any of these and you've experienced that. All right, it's JC again. We'll catch you next video.